It is my first week of high school senior year in Texas after the phone ban. The thing is, this week is only 3 days long. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It's gonna be a short week, but let's get on with the vlog.
From the ground we rose, now the city.
Alright y'all, so today is my first day of senior year in high school, and Texas just did this weird phone policy. I was planning to vlog everything, right? But they added this phone policy, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to vlog anything, but I'll try to record some while I'm in school. So right off the bat, as soon as I got to school, even the cool teachers who allow you to use your phones all the time, they were like, phones up, it's a law now. It's not just a rule no more, it's a law. So even they asked you to put your phones up.
Take it off! Take it off!
And normally our schedules, right, it would be online, but they handed out paper schedules for the first time in years, because normally we would be using our phones to find our classes. Now they give you a physical copy, and normally like the bell schedule, you would take a photo of that, but now it's written on the board. Like, alright y'all, currently 12:40, I just left the school for lunch, but bro, this phone policy, it's been 4 hours. It's been 4 hours. I cannot deal with this all year. Literally no phones, no AirPods. That literally includes no AirPods. Just no phones. That would suck, but it'll still be possible. Now no AirPods as well, no headphones. I don't know, man. I don't know how we're gonna survive the rest of this year, but at least it's lunchtime now, and I'm gonna go to Popeyes. I was about to vlog this whole year. It's gonna be nice, but I can barely do any of that now because of this phone policy. All right, y'all. We're here at Popeyes. 2 legs.
Now we have this spicy, it's okay?
Yeah, that's fine. You also have the water cup or no?
We don't have a water cup no more, but I'm saying just for today.
Oh, okay.
But we don't have more. 561.
Now, I do not want to accuse that employee of anything, but seriously, I have no idea what this guy's talking about. Because every other employee in that store, they give out water cups. There's only one that guy's working, and he's working there like 95% of the days. He doesn't give out water cups. I'm not joking. Every other employee, if you ask them for a water cup, they will give it to you in that same store. That dude just like, no water cups for you. I don't know if he thinks we're gonna put soda in it, but he can literally watch me. I'm gonna put water in it. I don't know if he's not trusting us. I go there every day. Come on, man. So that's gonna be a very big issue on day 2. Dude, I might be the only person, but I don't like Popeye's biscuits. They're way too dry. So I'm gonna see if anyone here wants them. Y'all want these biscuits? Alright, man. Alright, so I did get this free water, right? This is probably the least efficient way to do things. For that Popeyes. I mean, it worked. I'm not having all that oil in my hands, bro. So now we are entering school, so unfortunately, I do gotta take these off.
Take it off! Take it off! How many times?
We still got like 20 more minutes in lunch, but I'm gonna just go to school, talk to some more people, I guess. And yeah. Now, day 1 was honestly pretty good. People were actually talking to each other, even though we had no phones. Everyone was talking to each other. I talked to a lot of people. It was fun, you know? Not as fun as summer, but you know, it was still actually a bit fun. We were talking to people, having good conversations. But all that fell apart on day 2. Because before the phone ban, everyone would just be on their phones all day in class. Nobody would talk to each other. They would have their phone on their lap, look like that, or something, right? So no conversations before the phone ban. And after the phone ban, we started talking to people on day 1. But on day 2, everybody stopped talking. People stopped talking. They were either doing this, sleeping in class, you know, which, you know, that's valid. I would do that too. But I can't fall asleep in class. I literally can't. I don't know how. I don't know how y'all fall asleep in class. It doesn't matter if I didn't sleep for 24 hours, 48 hours. I can't fall asleep in class. So that's not something I can do. The second thing people do is literally just stare. Stare at the table, stare at their lap, and just be lost in your thoughts. That's what I've been having to do because the work is super easy. I finish in 15, 20, 30 minutes. And the rest of class, I have nothing to do. Usually, before the phone ban, I'll be on my phones because we were allowed to use our phones after we finished our work last year. Even the principal allowed that last year, by the way. But this year, we're not allowed to use our phones. I literally just stare like this at the wall. Or a clock for an hour straight. Or try to sleep, which never works. So I'm usually just like... for an hour straight, and I have 5 classes. Like, bro... this is just painful as torture at this point. So, here's day 2. Remember yesterday the guy at Popeye said, we don't have water cups.
We don't have a water cup no more, but I'm saying just for today.
So that just made everything a whole lot more expensive because if I want to drink as well, now I have to buy the item plus the drink or just the combo, which all I got yesterday was 2 legs. It was $5.61 and I got water. But that's not even the worst part. The thing is, I don't even like soda. So I'm going to buy a soda cup and fill it with water. I know it sounds dumb. It sounds like a waste of money, but they don't got water cups. So the only thing I can do is literally buy a soda cup and fill it with water or get a water bottle, which I'm not trying to do all that, you know. Soda cup, fill it with water. I'm gonna drink less than a penny's worth of water. I'm gonna be paying, what, $3 for the drink. Like, it's not worth it. So we're gonna go into Popeyes, see how much a combo is. Remember, yesterday without the combo, It was $5.61. The combo comes with the drink and fries, which I don't really care about the fries, but we're just gonna buy a combo.
Okay, for 973.
$9.73, so $4 for this water and fries. Normally what a lot of people do is they put soda in a water cup. I don't think anyone has ever put water inside a soda cup. Bruh, I paid $4 for this water. It's not worth it, but at least we got fries. It's good. If they had water cups, I would have saved $4. Now it's time for day 3, which is actually the most boring thing ever. Final day of the first week. This is definitely gonna be the longest year, maybe the hardest year as well of high school. Even junior year, it was way better than this. Way better. Honestly, in my opinion, junior year was probably the easiest year of high school. I'm not even lying. This year would have been the easiest, but this phone policy alone makes it the hardest. Just because it's phone policy. I know that people are saying private schools also have this policy, but I'm not sure because the law states any school that receives government funding needs to have this policy, but private schools don't receive government funding. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they don't receive government funding. If I'm wrong, let me know, but that's what I think. And honestly, I would go to private school just to avoid this policy. Just what I'm saying, you know? Okay, yeah, that was all I recorded for day 3 because there's nothing interesting. But this is very important. Listen up. This year, I wanted to have a super easy, chill senior year, so I picked the easiest classes possible. Because remember, before the band, once you're done with your assignments, you could chill on your phone. And remember, I picked these classes before they even announced a band. I literally picked these classes last year. Almost a full year ago. So I did that so I could finish my work in 2 minutes, chill on my phone for the rest of class. I was gonna be like, boom, this is gonna be the easiest year of high school. I'm excited, you know? Phone ban! Texas! Governor Greg Abbott, what are you doing? The classes I picked this year, Business English, super easy, probably like one of the easiest classes. Digital Media, actually like the most boring class ever, I definitely regret picking that. This class is so boring. And PE, which is honestly actually a bit fun, you know? Government, super easy as well, and environmental systems. These are the easiest things ever. I finished my work in like 2 minutes. But no, we can't use our phones because this ban. Governor Greg Abbott. This dude is pushing 70 and he's out here making these dumb laws talking about some no phones. Like, what you mean, bro? You ain't paying for my phone? What you gonna tell me no phones for? This dude doesn't fix any of the actual issues, but he adds dumb laws like no phones. This dude graduated in 1976. What does he know about our generation and phones? Nothing. So he doesn't realize how much this actually affects the generation. And people still aren't focusing in class. They're sleeping. This doesn't fix an issue. It makes it worse. Like, what would you rather have? Kids sleeping in class, not focusing at all, or them being on their phones, focusing sometimes, learning the lesson, actually doing their work? Because remember, some people, they sleep, they wake up at the end of class without even doing their work. I don't understand what this guy's trying to do, but he's just making things worse. He's not helping at all. This 67-year-old, bruh. What is he still doing as governor, bruh? He could have been retired with his grandkids. He could have actually had his grandkids be like, oh, I got a good grandfather. But now, not only is he affecting us, he's also affecting his grandkids. I don't know how old they are. They could still be in school. If they're still in school, he's gonna be the worst grandfather alive. If they're not in school, he's still affecting them because they're gonna be like, you know, your grandpa, he's making our generation suffer. That's what people are gonna say to your grandkids. You could have been with them. You could have been happy with them. But no, you're still gonna work in office, make some dumb laws, bro. And governor can serve unlimited terms. So in 2026, the next governor election, I'm actually old enough. I'm not voting for this guy, bro. This dude won the election in 2018 and 2022. Everybody watching this video, do not vote for this guy if you're old enough. I don't know if this is his plan. He knows he's not gonna win, so he just adds some dumb laws. I don't know if that's his plan, but either way, bro, this law is terrible. Remove it.